Today we're checking out the Ryobi 40-volt brushless EZClean power cleaner. This guy puts out 600 psi at 0.7 gallons per minute. So let's go ahead and start with the unboxing and see what we have inside. Alright, it looks like we have our hose, which is a 20-foot hose. Nozzle. Well, that's the neck to the nozzle. Here's the nozzle with 3 different settings. So we got turbo, 15 degrees, and a rinse. Side handle for extra grip and all your instructions and warranty information. Power cord for the charger. A 2 amp 40 volt battery. The charger for the 40 volt battery. I do like these. These are the new slim style that just slide on top. And then the power cleaner itself, quite the beefy unit. Housing for the battery to keep it dry. And then your big unit. It's pretty much the size of, well, a little bit bigger than a drill. But there you have it. That's all the things that are included in your kit. So let's get it set up and we'll give you a quick demo of how everything functions. Okay, once we got everything out and kind of organized, let me go ahead and run you through everything that's included in this particular kit. So obviously you have the pressure washer cleaner. We do have the hose bib attachment. So if you want to just straight put in your hose in here, it'll attach to here and this will connect to the unit via the pressure mount. So if you want a constant source of water, you'll be using this guy. The 2-liter bottle attachment, essentially you just slide this into your 2-liter, and once again with the pressure mount it'll attach directly to the unit for a smaller project. We have the hose here. This is a 20-foot hose. We have a filter at the end of it, so if you're siphoning out from kind of murky water or anything like that, you don't want to suck anything up to your unit. It does have the filter, which does detach if you need to clean it or swap it out or not worry about a filter. That's up to you. There's a buoy on the line to keep it kind of floating at the bottom or a little bit higher if you don't want it sucking up directly from the bottom of your 5-gallon bucket. And the buoy is adjustable, so if you want it higher or lower, that's up to you. Also, again, with the pressure mount, we have the nozzle, which comes with the option of rinse, the turbo, and the 15-degree power wash. It just clips right in. Just line up your arrows and push, and then that will hold it in place, and then you can adjust the nozzle accordingly. If you need a little bit more space or distance between yourself and whatever you're working on, you can add the extension rod. Same deal, just line up the arrows and then line up the base, and that'll provide you with that. The additional handle is a pressure mount, so it'll just slide right over, and then as you tighten in the actual handle, it'll grip on there. So it's either left or right, and then when you're screwing it in, you want to go on the side where you don't see the gold. So if you're trying to go on this side, it just screws in. Let me demonstrate. It can only go on one way, so the notch cutout goes towards a unit, and the top end goes up. So that slides in. I've been a little too far. And then we are gonna go with this side. So not the gold end, but the black end. Just twist it and it'll grab. And there you go. Here's your trigger. We have a trigger release or safety. So release to safety. And then we have the battery housing, which is a very generous battery housing. Pops open with the clasp. The 2 amp battery takes up maybe a third of it, but it just slides right in, giving you plenty of space for other batteries. And then you just secure it the same way to keep water out of it and protect it. And I did bring my 4 amp battery if you want to see. Same concept, still plenty of space if you want to go for even bigger battery. So there we go. Let's get ourselves some water and we'll test it out and see how it does. Okay, so here we are out in the garage. We are going to test the unit out with the 20-foot hose. There's a filter I mentioned before and the little buoy which will keep the filter off the floor. Our vessel of choice for today is going to be a large cooler, essentially because I could fill it inside and wheel it out without any issues. I do love this because, you know, right now we're in the middle of winter. The hoses are shut down for the winter. Everything's sealed off, so instead of having to go open all the valves and get the water going, you can really use any vessel. Like I said, 5-gallon buckets, you can use a cooler. I mean, literally anything. It's really up to your imagination. So we're here in the garage. We kind of played around with it a little bit, so I'll give you a quick demonstration of what you can do. The unit's a little bit loud, so I'll try to talk in between uses. We'll start off with the rinse. So we have it set to rinse. As you can see, it shoots out about 12 sprayed nozzles. It's a good pressure, nothing crazy, but essentially you're just going to be rinsing off whatever it is. The turbo. So the turbo, I would call it a combination of the rinse and the 15-degree pressure wash. It makes like a cone shape, provides good pressure, and it pulsates essentially, kind of helping you get rid of a lot of grit. And the 15-degree pressure wash. It's pretty much your pressure wash setting for this particular unit. It is strong. I did test it out by kind of putting my hand in front of it. Nothing kind of dangerous, nothing in the sense of, you know, 3000 psi gas powered, but it won't hurt. It'll sting a little bit, but it's enough power for a battery operated unit to get most of the gunk that you might have on here off. I do love this. I do love the portability. I do love the fact that you can pretty much use any vessel that you can imagine, whether it's a rain barrel, a cooler again, or if you do have the hoses set up in the summer and the spring, you can just plug it in and go. It's going to be great in the summer when it comes time to cleaning patio furniture. If you're cleaning the grills or windowsills, windows, I mean, the possibilities are endless. This portability is what is the game changer for this particular unit. Even if you don't use the hose attachment, you can have an array of 2-liter bottles and just run around your house and have somebody fill it up while you kind of switch them in and out. Overall, very pleased with the product. Highly recommend it. Intuitive as can be. Didn't know something like this existed, but I'm so glad it does. This will definitely change a lot of things when it comes to, like I said, detailing cars and cleaning little things around the house. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something and enjoy the video.